Hi, I'm Roger, a regular guy with the Hotline to Spirit. Now, Hotline to Spirit is an understatement, particularly just now.
Gande ho, gai he hayon dayaho, gai dayaho. Ha.
Right before we were going to shoot this episode, what came in was this, not just one mother presence, but a multitude of mother presences, yes. And it was like this conglomerate of mother presence. So you're in front of me right now. So we're doing this meeting, and what I'm getting to share with you is what comes in for you. And what comes in for you is there's this mother presence, and there are two aspects of it. One is for those whose mothers have passed or transitioned. Notice I don't say dead. It's not because it's a bad word. It's just they're anything but dead. They're talking, they're moving around, they're telling me about their hair, and very often they want you to know that their hair looks great because that was an issue or a point of contention for them. And there are many things that they say, even right now, that they are splendid, and they want you to know that. And they want you to know that they're with you, and they want you to know that they're loving you, and that you are special, and that you are special to them. When love comes in, or when a presence comes in, what comes in is love. So when I say when love comes in, it's not a slip up. It is love that comes in, and it comes in from your mother, and it's coming into you. Now I'm going to jump to those whose mothers are still alive or still present in their physical bodies. And what comes in is for you to understand something, for me to convey to you or share with you what comes in from them as a group. And they want you to know that it's been really a challenge for them, because at this point in their life, and also I'm told through a good portion of their life, that's how they were being, yet they were learning at the same time that's not what they are. So a mother presence, or a bunch of mothers, come in for you. So if you're watching this, it has to do with your mother. And if she's alive, what Spirit wants you to know, or what your mother wants you to know, is that she's afraid. There is fear because how she was in her life no longer applies. And she's finding ways to no longer be that way. And sometimes she's, like all of us, good at it, and sometimes terrible at it. And she's the first one to say, I am awful at that. Is she going to say to you, I'm so sorry, I'm being a terrible mother right now? Sometimes she actually might. But right now she's having the mothers that are with us in physical form, because all mothers are with us, is communicating that I'm figuring out a new way of being what I am. And if I've done anything that seemed or appeared against you, that was not my intention. Even if I even told you it was not. I love you. I didn't know how to love myself. So there's this for that person. And life is always going forward. So as they're trying to figure that out, and when you're the mother, you're supposed to come up with all the answers and bring all the solutions. Is that really possible? And that mother being that way comes in from the angelic realm now. Wasn't she that way perfectly in order for you to become the way you are? So you can take in what I'm saying. It's not a correction on how to be towards your mother at all. What I'm saying to you is, for those whose mothers are alive, they're not being in a way against you. Matter of fact, it has nothing to do with you. It's all about them figuring out what they are, which is what we are doing in our own lives. What you're doing in your life. And while they're figuring that out, how they were, they realize in many instances they could have done it differently. You know, that expression, hindsight is 2020. And they come in to tell me, to let you know that they're be kind with them, because they're like you, not certain or sure about certain ways of being, and that they do love you. And if they're not very good at expressing it, they do love you. And the mothers that come in that are not in physical form, oh, they're so good at expressing it. And even if they weren't in life, and if they were abominable, sounds a little strong, but for some people, that's not how they actually are. That's what their soul personality is. Soul personality was in the circumstances they were raised in. And how you go by having them as your mother served you quite well. If you go within and ask, what was that really about? I want you to think about that. Go within right now and ask, what was my experience of my mother about? Was it of love or not? Either way, I want you to ask. So there's that question. That's one question. And the other one is, what did it bring me? What did she bring me? And you'll discover quite a bit. A lot. The mother presence is not that it's fading on me, like it's leaving. What it does, it's sending out love to you. That's what I'm experiencing. That's what's happening. There's a mother presence here sending love to you, loving you. Both physical, the mother that's alive, because I get to interact with their soul expression, and the ones that have passed. There's a lot of love here. And they're saying to you, go, give it another try. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. Love yourselves like a mother. If you like this video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, share it with someone. Share. It's the planet Earth. We help each other. Thank you so much. Much love to you, much joy, and much adventure.